raiding party has completely overrun the village of Sunnyglade. Our scouts report that the survivors have been taken to a hidden Orcish compound to serve as slaves. You must take a detachment of warriors and rescue the group of peasants that are imprisoned somewhere in the Orc camp. Our intelligence confirms that all of the prisoners are together and that you must destroy the enclosure to open a path for their escape. The rebuilding of Sunnyglade is also of the utmost importance, as you will need their assistance in destroying the Orcish slavers.
Alright, now in this mission, first of all we have to save some peasants. Now, to be honest, we can actually do this mission without saving the peasants by controlling our units well. So obviously I just have to send my catapult there and destroy the enemy. But if you want to do it in the intended way, we shall do it the intended way, so we save the peasants. Now the peasants are locked in a cage, but the thing is that we have to touch them, as always, so to make the units ours. But the thing is that it is dangerous because the peasants have really low health. Let's heal up this guy. So they die in one shot. So what is advised is that you just get all the units around the peasants, especially the spearmen, because behind here there will be some spearmen, because as soon as you touch these peasants you can just they instantly kill them. So that is not a good thing, and it seems that we don't really have the firepower. Now one thing that I really dislike is that how weak the archers and spearmen are unupgraded. So they need to deal a lot of damage to destroy even one unit. But so that is why it is important, and that is why I always upgrade the archers and spearmen first. Obviously it's also because I use them a lot. Now one thing also what you should do is that after basically scouting this bridge, now we have to move here as well, because the enemy could attack from both sides. So what we have to do is first of all get some gold, and in the meantime we have another gold mine here, and we will have another gold mine around here as well. But we have to do is that we just have to heal these guys up as much as possible, because we will need the usual, because we will need them to be healthy because of the enemy attacks. Alright, now what is important also, let's build a lumber mill here, and let's get to chopping wood as well. Also we have a few new units here. Let's deal with the spiders here. Yeah, so these units are so weak now. Plenty of my peasants have died, so let's upgrade the arrow strength before the other attack arrives. And I will instantly upgrade them again. I might be able to get a good shot. Yes. Although it did not kill them. Yeah, so let's upgrade this, and we need more lumber. Now, the thing is that since this map is pretty open, so they could get here from both sides, from here and here, and also because we have to basically just like we have a rough start because we have to save our peasants. It might take a while to build the base, especially because they are constantly sending summoned units and like other units, so it does take a while, but we can manage it if we are patient. Alright, another squad of enemies with a raider and some magic users again. I try to shoot this guy down, but yeah, actually could do that. Yes, and now I can build a barrack, and I plan to build another barrack as well, so let's just prepare. And obviously we will need more. Oh, I need more farms as well. Now we have, as I mentioned, we have another gold mine here. I can also start getting gold from there. Technically it's not a bad idea. But what's important is that I keep training the peasants and I keep getting resources. Alright. Now we have another attack coming here, so let's prepare for those. And the catapult is coming, so let's... Now, other thing what I figured out is that the way you can deal with the catapult is that if they don't have a unit in their range and you go into melee range, they will not move on. So, you know, whenever the catapults have another unit at the site of their shot. So, for example, let's just say we have a unit like this and this. If the catapult is able to shoot this guy down, but we move into melee range, but they say that they have another guy behind, what they usually do is they go around the unit and they try to shoot down the guy behind. So that is why it is a very bad idea to try to deal with it in a way that you would just send every one of your units into the catapult, so that in hopes that you would deal with them faster. Because they would just, like, you send one of your units and the other guys would be instantly destroyed. That is why I suggest that you should just send a few units and the other ones should be behind. And I don't want this guy to die, so let's heal a bit. Alright, and let's get some more archers for defense. Now also what we can do is I need to build more roads here, and what we also need is to build some extra farms. Now we need to build some new buildings. Now we can build walls as well. I don't know if I forgot to mention that yes, we can still build the same walls as in the Orc campaign. Let's build a barrack. And I think we have a few new things. Yeah, great. Now our defenses are quite ready for the enemy onslaught. But we always have to be prepared for the catapults, that's important. But if they send spearmen and magic users, we are really safe. Especially if they send them like this. So after we build the blacksmiths, we are able to build catapults, but we are also able to build a tower for 1400 gold and 300 lumber. Let's just build a church first. And also, I wanna extend the road. Oh, we also need a new farm again. Oh, and we don't have enough lumber for that. Because... oh, so we don't have any new spells for the clerics. Never mind, at least I can train another one after I got my new farms. Yeah, and another attack is coming. One thing is also really good in the catapults is that when it shoots, you can hear the enemy is coming. And I really need to get more peasants to chop some trees. Now I didn't want to actually cut these trees, but I might just do that because I have the units there anyway. And it really seems that these guys, like the warlocks, of course they're summoning spiders, but that's all what they do. And the necrolytes, sometimes they try to raise the dead, but they are instantly die, so... Alright, let's train one more. Let's create a catapult as well, just for a secondary artillery. And what I wanted to show you is that now that we built the blacksmiths, we are able to build the tower that unlocks magic units and allows research for magical spells. Now, for this, we need more resources. I'm actually really low on resources, even though I can protect my base pretty well. It's just, yeah, I have a few amount of peasants, that's for sure, but also because the trees are really far and the mines are also really far, so let's just create more peasants. We have 3 healers at the ready, so I can really use them well, and I can also just use some dark vision to look around the map. I mean, far seeing. Yeah, it's basically the same, it's just... Yeah, and now, when we have this many units, now it is actually more useful. So as you can see, if I have a lot of magic, I can really use this to scouting, but a lot of times we do have a limited amount of gold, or we really need to use the gold to attack or protect the base. So that is why I said that I'm not it's a really like low range where they show us the map, but in this case, when we are able to get enough clerics, especially because we got 2 at the beginning of the mission, it is a bit better. So now I can just spam this spell when I don't need to heal, and I can just scout the whole map and know where to go. Especially, although it's especially good because we don't have the fog of war. I mean, yes, I know in this game is the black one is the fog of war, but the other fog of war. Yes, now we can train from the tower conjurers, range units, conjurer advanced units that can cast powerful spells to rain fire on enemy armies or summon unique units when fully researched, and we can research minor summoning for 750 gold, unlocks summon scorpion for conjurer units. Now yes, the only tooltip what is wrong is the Warlock one, which is pretty interesting. And yes, the scorpions work exactly like the spiders, or exactly the scorpions that the enemy used against us. We summon them and we can just send them into the enemy units. Now they did send a catapult, so the way how we are going to deal with it is I'm going to prepare my units for the enemy attack, and I might send my knights. Yeah, so I think one would be enough, especially is because I wasn't able to properly destroy it without getting hit because of this bridge, but other than that we got it. And yes, summon scorpions, summon 1 to 4 scorpions, 60 mana per scorpion. Yeah, it is pretty useful. Yes, they are not that strong, but in exchange they are summoned, so they are free, so I can really just use them every time. And I can just send them in to just scout or just deal with a few units, but it's I can do whatever I want. Alright, now it is time for me to attack. Now, as you can see, because we took some time to rebuild the base because of the peasants that needed saving, they have a pretty massive army, but I can just deal with them the way how I do, get them out. Alright, so let's start the mission. And it would be amazing if my own units wouldn't shoot down my knight, but it is what it is. Alright, and now they are coming. Okay, let's get these guys as well. And after a few rounds, we are able to attack the base as well. Alright, let's go. Now they might send a few spiders here, but that's all. Yeah. We do have a few more enemies. Alright, let's go in. And I can also send my other units in, so that I can finish the job. Now what I can also do is I can just look around the map as well. We have another gold mine with our many clerics spells. I could also bring these to heal my squads, but since my ranged units did their job, I didn't even need that. Yeah, So this is how you can do the nap. Now, as I said, the other thing is that you can just get your starting army, you bait the enemy with your knight into the hands of your archers and the catapults. Obviously they're going to shoot them down, and then you just enter the base and destroy everything. Either way, however you feel comfortable. Like, rushing the enemy base is a bit harder, but it's not that hard because you have a huge army.
The forces of darkness have been soundly defeated.